Alright, it looks like we've got 4 Ulta bets going in for these last set of games. So 4 people with a chance to win that grand prize. Top bet so far is 9 rounds. We'll see how it goes. IKEA could end it all here right off the bat, though. We'll see. Looks like everyone's voting for Kronk on this one. Honestly, it's probably the good pick. Especially on a map like this. This is not a great map for IKEA. He's going to have a lot of trouble getting back on stage. Kronk going to be able to do a good job at just knocking him off stage and taking advantage of IKEA's not so great recovery. As we can see, IKEA already far behind on the first stock. And he's not going to be able to recover from that one. Oh, he will, but just a little bit too low. And now Kronk in a pretty good lead so far, but IKEA does have him up in the air. Oh, and that's another one. Oh, looks like IKEA was able to get back, though. One thing you do see every now and then is with Ike is sometimes his recovery, his up B, can actually knock the other amiibos straight off like a spike almost. If they're standing right on the edge. IKEA's best hope right now is basically just to try to stay on the stage as long as possible. Hope for maybe a final smash, but Kronk gets the second KO and he's only at 39% right now. And every single attack that IKEA misses is a huge, huge blow for him right now. We're going to see how he does with this ledge guarding. He's going to have a chance to get some damage in, but it looks like Kronk is back up on stage. He's in KO range, even at 68%, IKEA still could have a chance, depending on if he can get this KO quickly or not. But now Kronk guarding that smash ball does not want IKEA to have any sort of chance, and that might be it. We'll see if he can get back. Just barely making it on, but now Kronk's got the final smash. Don't think it's going to matter at this point. I don't think he's going to be able to make it back. But the salt in the wound, Kronk going to take him out with the final smash anyway. So it looks like all 4 of our Ulta bets starting off with their first win.
Start the battle. King TDD.
And it looks like a lot of bets on Papa Smurf for this one with Daikoku-ten. Got one detractor, or maybe it's a double bet. Looks like we've got a double bet on Daikoku-ten. Daikoku-ten has had a really rough season. I don't know if this is a great group for him. Previously a season finalist in Season 5 and 6, basically every single time he's been in the league, but This season, not treating him very well. I believe he might even be getting eliminated back into the Survival League next season. But gets a very good first KO against Papa Smurf, so it's starting out pretty well for Daikokuten right now. But these hits from Papa Smurf are going to hurt quite a bit, and just like that, he's just about caught up, and Daikokuten hasn't really gotten any attacks in against Papa Smurf. He still does have the lead, though, because even though he's high in damage, he still hasn't gotten that KO yet. That's going to give Daikokuten a little bit more of an opportunity to get a couple more hits in. And charging up that smash attack just a little bit too long, going to get punished for it. Smash Ball's out, we're a minute in, and it looks like Papa Smurf's got it on his side of the map, but he's going to choose to ignore it, going to get the KO first. And now he's got the Smash Ball all to himself, going to use it here probably any second. Looks like he is. He's going to hit Daikokuten only 47%, but it is enough to put Papa Smurf back in the lead. Temporarily, since looks like pretty much neck and neck right now. Papa Smurf getting a little bit more damage in, and even at 78%, that's a dangerous number to be at when you're going against a Ganondorf. Just gotta watch out for that charge-up attack. And what started out as a really good match up for Daikokuten, he's having a little bit of trouble, but he does get that second KO before Papa Smurf. So despite taking more damage so far this round, he is in the lead, and he's starting to do damage against the final stock for Papa Smurf. And if Papa Smurf gets this KO quick, we could still have a very even third stock. Looks like he does going into the last life, pretty much neck and neck. Papa Smurf's gonna have a little bit of an advantage though, because he can get that KO at a lot lower percentage than Daikokuten can. However, if Daikokuten can get one good hit on Papa Smurf off stage, even at a low percent, that could be deadly for a Ganondorf. Up to 50%, both of them still neck and neck, with Papa Smurf pulling a little bit ahead, but even at 77%, that's a danger zone when you're going against a Ganondorf. 77%, one smash attack could easily get the KO at that range. There is a Smash Ball out, both of them seem to be ignoring it, and there it is! Papa Smurf getting that last hit in for the KO.
Start the battle. Hero. Kazuya.
And it looks like all of these bets are kind of following each other. All four of them on Broken AI for this one. Again, probably the correct choice, but miracles do happen. This is Prince's chance to make a lot of people angry. And actually, this is a very important match for Prince, because if he wins, he'll actually avoid being sent back to the Survival League, because he'll be tied with Broken AI. And because he won the match between the two, he would actually win the tiebreaker, sending him to the Qualified League next season instead of the Survival League. So if Prince is going to win any match this season, it's got to be this one. Pretty neutral stage. One thing we might see, though, is the AI we do have some problems on this level with these clouds. So we'll see if they decide to go to the right side of the stage, and if they do, I'm not really sure who would be at a disadvantage from it more. I feel like it would probably affect Prince more, though, so Prince is going to want to avoid that right side of the stage. But so far, this first stock is going great for him. He's at 125% on Broken AI and hasn't taken a single hit yet. Fired off that fireball at the wrong time, but really, you know, you can't complain. He's doing great right now in this first life. And first KO for Prince, going great so far. Smash Ball's out. We'll see if Broken AI goes for it. That could be his ticket to catching back up. Oh, Prince gets a crit on it, but not quite enough to break it. Meanwhile, Broken AI sweeps in for that last hit on the final smash. We'll see if Broken AI gets the KO first, or if he uses the final smash to secure that first knockout. Either way, getting a KO here could bring him back in the game. If he waits too long, though, he runs the risk of getting that Smash Ball knocked loose. He's got to be careful. Surprised it hasn't gotten knocked loose yet. And he does get the KO, so it's starting to play out really well for Broken AI. Now he can use the final smash to, I'll say catch up, but looks like it did get knocked loose. We'll see if Prince goes to try to break it this time. Is he going to go for it? Oh, he gets the KO. Now he's got the Smash Ball to himself, and the final smash is ready to go. And he decides to jump off the stage? I'm not sure what his thought process was on that. And this is interesting. The Smash Ball on the right platform. We'll see if they're tempted to walk over there or not. Broken AI starting to catch up to Prince. He's only taken 40% damage on his last stock, and almost gets the KO there off the top of the stage. And now they're both on the right side. Broken AI getting the KO, but now he's in a little bit of a predicament. Like I said, this is a very dangerous spot for both of these Amiibo to be in. And Broken AI, 3 hits, doing a ton of damage. Looks like Prince is going to back off, going back to the main part of the stage, and they're kind of at a standstill. We're going to see if Broken AI is going to come over, or he's going to wait for Prince. It worked the first time, and it looks like it's starting to work the second time. Oh, but he does almost fall off. Prince at 91%. This is starting to turn around for him. And Broken AI going to make a great comeback. That right side of the stage definitely coming in clutch. And going to win the match. So that means Prince and Daikokuten are going to be eliminated, going back into the Survival League next season.
Start the battle. Elva. Myla.
And we've got a little bit of a split on this one. Lonk versus Barrick. Looks like a lot of people betting are going for Barrick on this one, and the online bets as well are favoring Barrick. But both of these are very good Amiibo. Lonk currently in second place, Barrick 1 win behind. if Barrick wins this one, this could be his ticket into the finals. And Lonk jumping up above Barrick, not the greatest play, especially when you're missing those attacks. Gonna get hit by the up smash. Oh, great dodge from Lonk, but she still is behind in damage, but she's going to get a very nice up smash. We'll see if she can get the up air, do a little bit more juggling against Barrick. It's a down air, tries to combo it, but misses. And that's a dangerous final smash for Barrick. If Lonk breaks that, she'll instantly use it and immediately get a KO. Which looks like she's going to get the KO regardless. And Lonk ignoring that smash ball, she had a free shot at it. And at the edge of the stage like this, this could be a very quick KO for Barrick. That'll put him a full stock ahead of Lonk. And it looks like he does get the KO. So far, so good for Barrick, but gotta be careful. These Zeldas, they can be really tricky, especially with those down airs. Getting caught off stage at the wrong time could be, we could see a very quick turnaround, but at this point, it's not looking great for Lonk. She's at 93% on her final stock and still doesn't quite have Barrick in KO range. She was thinking about going for the down air, but it wasn't quite lined up, so she decided to stay on stage. And now Lonk in KO range for her last stock. That up air is going to do it, and I believe that will put Barrick into the season finals. I won't make any calls until this whole round's done, but I think that's the case. Alright, we're down a few on these Ulta bets. We got 1 on Collins, 2 on Shroud, and a lot of the online bettors are going for Shroud on this one. Collins and Shroud, they are relatively even score-wise. Shroud definitely is rated a lot higher with a 1900 rating, so as far as like their overall record, Shroud's looking a little bit better at 10-7. But Collins, not too bad either. He's got a 14-10 record. And Collins did get that first knockout, so he does have a little bit of an advantage going into the second stock, and he's doing more and more damage against Shroud on his first life. Smash Ball's out. Pretty early Smash Ball, 45 seconds into the game. We'll see who breaks it. If Collins breaks it, this will be terrible news for Shroud. Looks like Shroud does break it. He will get the KO. I would say it's a little bit of a waste, but it does guarantee him that knockout, especially with Collins in go mode. You don't want to leave him in there any longer than you have to. So if he would have waited to get the KO, he could have potentially gotten taken a lot of damage, especially because he was in KO range as well. So he also ran the risk of just not getting the final smash at all, which would have been a very bad deal for him. So not the most efficient use of a final smash, but probably the correct choice in that case. And it looks like Shroud doing more and more damage, getting a little bit closer to caught up with Collins, but one smash attack in pretty much any direction from Collins and he's going to get that second KO. Collins at 90% and getting Shroud off stage. Doesn't have quite as good a recovery as Shroud does. But he's got to hurry up and get the KO quick because he's on his last stock and he's almost got Collins over 100%, so he does have that go mode. And if Shroud isn't careful, he could end up taking a lot of damage here. Ooh, but great shot off stage. Collins not going to be able to get back from that. That's one of the disadvantages that Terry's going to have in this matchup. Is if he gets hit off stage, that's going to be a quick game over for him. Shroud taking a lot of damage. He's only 30% behind, though. And the more damage he builds up, the bigger chance he's going to be able to catch Collins off stage like he did with that second stock. So even though Collins is ahead in damage, I think the advantage still goes to Shroud, but with the Smash Ball out, it's hard to say, but it doesn't matter because Collins is going to get that last KO. And I believe that knocks out all but one of the remaining Ulta bets.
Start the battle.
Oh, but with that, we are done with Group Y, so we can take a look and see who's going to end up going to the finals in this group. Looks like it's going to at least be Kronk, Barrick, and Lonk. Those three for sure, but there's also a three-way tie between Shroud, Papa Smurf, and Collins that we're going to have to resolve. So one of those three is going to make it. I'm not going to do all the tiebreaker calculations yet, but at the bottom of the group, we've got Prince and Daikokuten, who are going to be eliminated going back to the Survival League next season. And then we've also got Broken AI and IKEA. They did survive a little bit more than Prince and Daikokuten, but they are going to be getting sent back to the Qualified League. Qualified League's not a bad place to be, though. You don't have to fight against the hundreds of Amiibo that get submitted every season. You're automatically guaranteed an entry. And if you do good, see you back in the Prize League a season later. But back to this match, it looks like Amiibos is doing pretty good so far against Sinner, almost getting his second knockout already. It's too little too late, though, because Amiibos can't really do anything to avoid getting sent back to the Survival League next season. He's 1-7 right now. And since this is the last the last round, he has no way to get to 3 wins. But he could always throw a wrench in Sinner's plans to get a little bit higher rank. And it looks like it's gonna work. Amiibo's still on his first life, Sinner on her last. And she just can't get him off stage. 170%. Great first stock for Amiibos. Amiibos, he was one of the... I think he was the top Amiibo in his group during the Qualified League last season. Having a little bit trouble in this higher league, though. And actually, Sinner making a great comeback so far. It might be too little too late. She's going to have to avoid taking too much damage, but the Smash Ball's out, and Amiibos is in KO range. Looks like she's thinking about breaking it, but Amiibos is going to get that last hit. He isn't able to use the final smash, but he does deny Sinner the opportunity. And now Sinner's in a position to potentially get a reverse 3 stock, but she's going to have a flawless third life. She's already at 100%. And it looks like that's going to be it. Amiibo's coming out ahead, but unfortunately for him, he's still going to be eliminated.
Start battle. King K. Rool. Ridley.
And this one's going to be an interesting one. Buwaya versus Zezus. Both of them tied at 5 and 3. And whichever one of these Amiibo wins, I believe, is guaranteed to go into the finals. We've still got one Ultibet left, and he's going to make it through this round because it's one Ultibet that's split between both of these Amiibo. So the last surviving bet. The highest score to beat right now is 9, and I believe this combo's at 6 right now, so you're getting close. It'll be 7 after this game. And an interesting match to have, or an interesting map to have this match on. Looks like Zezus was going for the suicide. I didn't realize, though, was that water at the bottom of the stage? It looks like it is. I wonder if you can interact with that water or if it's just decorative. But we almost had the Ridley side B suicide right off the bat in the game, but it was at a little bit too low of percentage, so they didn't quite go down into the bottom of the stage. A little bit of off-stage play. It's very interesting to watch. I do like it when the Amiibo decide to play a little risky and jump off the edge of the level. And Zizus getting his first KO. He's still pretty far behind, but there is a Smash Ball out. We'll see if he goes for it. Breaking that Smash Ball could be the ticket he needs to catch up. He's thinking about it, gonna get the side B to knock Buwaya off stage, but he's not gonna go for the final smash. Looks like Buwaya, however, is. Smash Ball is gonna get knocked loose. We'll see if Zizus wants to try to break it this time. Looks like he's going for it now, but Buwaya knocked him far enough away to give himself enough time to get it, but the Smash Ball getting knocked loose a second time, and it looks like Zizus gonna get that KO with Buwaya not far behind. He's gonna be able to break that Smash Ball again, but it looks like Zizus going to go for Buwaya instead. We're in the third stock, both of them starting at around 0%, but it looks like Zizus is the one coming up on top so far. That might change here, though. Looks like they're both tied. Buwaya pulling ahead by a little bit, almost into KO range for Zizus. And Zizus thinking about diving for Buwaya, but he's got that up B recovery. It's really hard to get those down airs on a K Rool. And it looks like Buwaya gonna get that last hit with, what is that? Is that a down smash? I think that's a down smash. It's a very good move is what it is. You see those get KOs a lot of the time.
Start the battle. Hero. King TDD.
And Gold DXJ's Hero versus Jazzbarian. Jazzbarian, if I recall, he was knocked into the Qualified League for Season 6 and ended up making it back into the Prize League for Season 7. I might be mistaken in my memory, though. I think he could have also been in the Prize League both times. Oh, I know one way to check. I'll just look at his profile page. Oh, he was in the Prize League. So, yeah, Jazzbarian. One good DDD. I'd say he's one of the best, but probably not quite as good as Daikokuten. However, he is outperforming Daikokuten this season.
3, 2, 1, go!
And a crit right off the bat for a cool 37% damage. Looks like Jazzbarian bringing on the pain. Has Gold DXJ's Hero in KO range, just barely missing with the Gordo. I don't think it would have gotten the KO, but it would have gotten a little bit extra damage that he would have needed. That throw not going to be good enough. DDD doesn't have the greatest reverse throw, but he doesn't really need it. He's got a lot of other abilities in his arsenal. And great combo into the Smash Ball for Jazzbarian. Let's see if he's able to get this final smash off, or if Gold DXJ's Hero is going to be able to knock that Smash Ball loose and potentially use it to catch up. It's going to be a... Oh, actually, I thought that was going to miss, but it looks like he was just on the edge of the hitbox. This will be a second knockout for Jazzbarian. Now 1-3. Gold DXJ's Hero's only chance right now is a reverse 3-stock. He has done it before. He's got the award for it, so it's not unheard of. We could see it. At this point, though, I don't think it's looking like it's very likely, especially because Jazzbarian just going crazy with these Gordos, hits him like 2 or 3 times off stage there. And now we could maybe see a 3-stock from Jazzbarian. Maybe the first one of the night. And Hero not getting any favors from Jazzbarian on this one. 146% is well into KO range. Just one good smash attack or up air from Jazzbarian is all it's going to take. Even a well-placed Gordo could potentially do it off stage. And there it is, a 3-stock from Jazzbarian for the win on the last round of the Prize League. It's going to bring him up to 4-4. So depending on how Poison Ivy does in this next round, that could put Jazzbarian up into the Up and Down tournament next season.
Start the battle. A run of land. Begun.
We've got that one Ultimate still alive. I think it's getting close to the high score now. Yeah, it's at an 8 combo, and because the 9 combo I think was on a 6,400 point bet, the tiebreaker for the Ultimates are the cost that was used when placing it. So if Whole Horse wins this one, I believe there will be a new high score holder for the Ultimates. And it's starting out great so far for Whole Horse. And with Whole Horse getting that final smash, is not looking great for Poison Ivy, but luckily for Poison Ivy, it does get the KO before Whole Horse can end up using it. And doing a lot of damage with that Poison Cloud. Still quite a ways behind, and Poison Ivy in danger of getting knocked out. But catching up pretty quickly, actually. Unfortunately, not quick enough. Whole Horse going to get that second knockout. Poison Ivy not far behind, though. We could be going into this third stock within 20-30% of each other, depending on these next few seconds and how Poison Ivy finishes off this second stock for Whole Horse. Which is looking like not super great. But even 58% isn't unwinnable. 84% looking a little less likely, and Whole Horse going to get a free shot against Poison Ivy, but not going to be in range to take it. Is this throw going to be enough? Oh, it throws up instead of to the side. Interesting choice. And Whole Horse having a great second stock. 178% and still not knocked out. That's probably going to be it. There it goes. Poison Ivy way behind, already in KO range on its last stock, but there is that Smash Ball out there that could be the redemption that it needs, but it gets knocked back over to Whole Horse's side of the map. Coming back around, if Poison Ivy jumps up, he might be able to get it, but it looks like Whole Horse is going to have the final smash. All he has to do is press B now, and he's going to win the match. Oh, but Poison Ivy does knock it loose. He's going to have one more shot at it. Knocked over to Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy needs to stop ignoring this Smash Ball. And looks like it's going to fly away. That could have been Poison Ivy's last shot at making it. Actually, I take that back. Whole Horse at 92%. Poison Ivy almost making a comeback, but gets caught in that up air for the game-winning KO by Whole Horse. And interesting stage. Matchups on this stage, they tend to be a little bit of a wild card. This is going to give Are You OK plenty of room to build up damage against Grima, but it looks like they're starting to head down towards the Hyrule Fight Club, which is my favorite part of this level. A lot of crazy shenanigans happen down there. They just need to go a little bit to the right, is where it starts getting crazy. It looks like they're going to be going back up to the top of the map. Oh, no, they're not, actually. Are You OK getting a devastating first knockout off the bottom of the ledge above. And, oh, come on, go just a little bit more to the right. Go down there, yeah, come on, down there in the pit. Let's go. Nope, Are You OK is a little bit smarter than that. He knows that that is a very, very dangerous place to be, especially when you run the risk of losing that advantage you've built up so far. Gotta be careful not to get too close to the edge of the stage. The blast zone is very, very close to the sides of this level. And you don't want to get knocked out too early. You want to be above 100% for as long as possible. And a large level like this is a great opportunity for that for Are You OK? Looks like he's been thinking about going to the Smash Ball, but it is going to disappear on him. And Grima making sure not to let Are You OK stay above 100%. Getting the KO pretty much right after he hits it. Are You OK still a little bit ahead in damage. But Grima's got a little bit of momentum behind him so far. in this second stock. And this was a very bad place for Grima to be on the first stock. Let's see how it treats him now. He keeps getting knocked around on these platforms. I think he's going to want to get Are You OK up off of this part of the stage. But here we are, Hyrule Fight Club. Let's go. This is my favorite place to be. Everything cool that happens on this map happens right there where Grima's standing right now. And man, everyone's bouncing around, but Are You OK over 100%. Making the decision to go back to the top of the level, I don't know if I agree with that one. From his perspective, at least. And Grima's got him on the side of the stage, but doesn't quite land that air attack to get him into the blast zone. Doing more and more damage, getting him closer and closer to the side, but I think Are You OK needs to go back down where it's safe in the bottom of the level. Or he could go for that Smash Ball, one or the other. He gets the second knockout, and he's still got that bonus for being over 100%. This is pretty dangerous for Grima. It looks like he's going to make the safe play and go for the Smash Ball. But Are You OK getting a little bit too close, and it looks like he's going to reprioritize. That could be a huge mistake, especially because because Are You OK ends up breaking the Smash Ball, and right on the edge of the stage. Oh, but he misses the final smash. Interesting. But with that damage bonus, he's doing a ton of damage against Grima, and on the right side of the stage like this, he's got to be really careful not to get... Oh, yeah, there it is. Just barely touching the blast zone.
Battle. Corona Blast.
And I believe that is it for Group Z, so let's take a look. Grima, Whole Horse, Buwaya, and Are You OK all going to the finals. Grima going to be in first place with a... There's going to be a tiebreaker between Whole Horse, Buwaya, and Are You OK, but no matter how that tiebreaker ends up, all three of them are going to be going into the season finals. Meanwhile, Amiibos and Gold DXJ's Hero coming in the back of the group. They're going to be heading back to the Survival League next season. And it looks like with that, all of the Ulta bets are eliminated. There's still one more round before the bets are locked in, though, because there are still 19 more matches to go. So if you want to take a shot at that jackpot, this is your last opportunity to do so. Sporticus with the final smash. Let's see if he gets the knockout first, or if he just uses it to seal the deal on that second stock. Actually, looks like neither. Carvana gonna knock the smash ball loose, gonna take a shot. If he breaks it, he can catch up, or maybe even pull ahead. But nope, Sporticus is gonna get that final smash back, and he's not gonna give Carvana a second chance on that one.
Start battle. Hero. Ridley.
Right, Lich King versus the Shrike. Lich King can potentially lock in his spot to the finals. If the Shrike wins, we can go into an interesting tiebreaker situation between the two, but right now Lich King is one of the top 4, but he's going to have to win again to seal the deal. If he loses, he's still in the running though. Group Sigma, this group that is playing right now, they all have very, very close records. There's a 4-way tie for first at 5-3, and there's a 4-way tie for fifth at 4-4. And then with Sporticus losing or winning his match, that makes it even more interesting because now Sporticus has 4 wins as well. So this is definitely the most competitive group of the season. And well-placed smash attack from Lich King with the Shrike getting a KO in response coming right there off the platform. We're going to go into the second stock with an even game, but Lich King doing a quick 42 damage. Getting an early lead on the second life. Oh, and a well-placed fireball as well. These smash attacks from Lich King are really doing a lot of damage to the Shrike, and now Lich King looking very good in the second stock. Just tacking on more and more damage. Not really ledge guarding, but he's not giving the Shrike a chance to really get his bearings on the stage. Forcing the Shrike to play super defensive and just not getting any attacks in. The second he comes back up, he just gets thrown back off by Lich King. And Lich King, while he's not getting the KO, he's also avoiding damage and just doing a ton of damage in return to the Shrike. And at 172%, 180%, and there's the tilt from Lich King to get that second KO. The Strike not too far behind. We could see this KO happen here, and we'd go into the third stock with a 0-0 game. Looks like the Strike is the one doing the edge guarding now. And going into, just like the second stock, we're going to be going into the last life at 0-0. No Smash Ball in a while, so we might see one of those here pretty soon as well. And it looks like the tables have turned on this last stock, where Lich King was the one doing all the damage in the second life. The Strike is the one doing all the damage in this third life, which is the one that matters. So, great shift in momentum from the Strike. We'll see if he can maintain it. There's the Smash Ball. And it doesn't look like it matters. He's going to get that side B to win the game. No, he's not. But he is going to break that Smash Ball, though. So the side B didn't work, but this definitely will.
Battle. Little Mac. Snake.
CEO of Fun starting out strong against In My Boot, and he's gonna have to, because the when you look at the offstage recovery for both of these characters, CEO of Fun is just completely outclassed. So having this momentum is really important for him, because once In My Boots got him up in the air or off stage, he's really just not going to be able to recover. And if In My Boot breaks that Smash Ball, that's going to be an instant KO, because no one survives these things. Especially when you're on the edge of the stage like that. So really early Smash Ball, 30 seconds into the game, and it's going to come in handy for In My Boot. It lets him pull ahead, because he was actually suffering quite a bit damage-wise. CEO of Fun was just going crazy. And it looks like he still is. But In My Boot building up more and more damage, getting more and more of an advantage. CEO of Fun struggling to get that last shot on the first stock. Oh, interesting. I thought he was going to be able to recover from that. He got knocked into the stage, and he wasn't really that far off, but I think he was facing the wrong direction when he used his recovery. And now it looks like CEO of Fun, a full stock behind In My Boot. He just got his first KO. His only chance right now is reverse 3 stock. If In My Boot wins this one, he will be guaranteed a spot in the finals. If CEO of Fun wins, he won't be guaranteed a spot, but he will be in the running for it. And there's that Smash Ball. He's going to need it if he wants to win. It's going to be very important for CEO of Fun to get that Smash Ball. Break the Smash Ball, get the final smash. Unless In My Boot breaks it first. Okay, CEO of Fun's got it. We'll see if he's able to use it. No, he's not. It gets knocked loose. And it's over on In My Boot's side of the stage. Looks like he's going to break it again and get a second final smash. Very, very unfortunate for CEO of Fun. Looks like that is going to be the end of the season for him. Getting hit twice by the strongest final smash in the game. Very, very rough break for CEO of Fun. But that is going to lock In My Boot into the season finals. We'll be seeing him again next week.
Start battle. Violet. Begun.
Alright, Salt Bae versus Gun-Go Burr. Kind of a similar situation to the last matchup. If Salt Bae wins this one, he's going to be moving on to the finals. If Gun-Go Burr wins, he could potentially be going on to the finals depending on the results of some of these other matches. But starting out pretty well for Salt Bae. He's got the final smash and he got the first KO as well. So if he's able to get this final smash off, this could be really bad news for Gun-Go Burr. And Gun-Go Burr doing a good job at baiting that final smash. He kept staying above Salt Bae as much as possible. Once he finally got Salt Bae to use it, he was just up out of range. looks like Gungo Burr, he's playing from behind, but he's doing a good job at catching up. He's getting a little bit of momentum on his side. Now he's only 30% behind. I think this left side of the stage is working out a lot better for him than the right side, where Salt Bae was kind of just doing whatever he wanted. And we're getting pretty close to a shield break there. Gungo Burr's got to be careful. And there's a smash ball out, so Salt Bae could use that to catch up. He does get the KO. He's going to get one more shot at this final smash. He's 51% behind, but getting hit by this this attack. Luckily for Gungo Burr, he's getting knocked against the side of the building, so he's not going to get sent very far. But the damage, though, is going to be huge for Salt Bae. The game is pretty much neck and neck again. If Gungo Burr wins, though, I believe that is an award, because he did get hit by a final smash on his last stock. So Gungo Burr is playing for a potential spot in the finals, as well as an award for his Amiibo profile. And both of them in KO range. Gungo Burr a little bit farther behind, but a well-placed hit from either one of these can win the match, but it looks like it's going to be Salt Bae clinching in that spot in the finals along with In My Boot.
Stop battle. Robin. King K. Rool.
And it's kind of a recurring theme for this group. We've got another match where these two are playing for a spot in the finals. If Lysithea wins this one, she clinches the finals spot. If she loses, if No One Croc wins, then he's going to have a chance to take her spot in the finals.
Two, one, go!
I think this is a pretty good matchup for No One Croc. Lysithea is going to have a tough time with this matchup. It's a pretty standard map, but No One Croc already starting off just about getting a KO right off the bat. Only taken 11% damage so far. It looks like she's absorbed some of that damage a couple times, and just like that, actually pulling ahead now. So decent comeback so far from Lysithea. I think these platforms are going to do a lot to interrupt her attacks, though, so not only is the character matchup favoring No One Croc, I think the stage is slightly favoring him as well. And No One Croc going to get that first knockout. Lysithea not far behind, but she is going to have to actually seal the deal and get him off stage. And meanwhile, he's just building up more and more damage on her second stock. Lysithea gets the first KO, and she's got a final smash ready to go. She just has to hit Noencroc with it. Looks like she's going to get the hit, and this should even up the damage for both of these Amiibo. I think Lysithea probably going to pull a little bit ahead, just barely. And we're neck and neck so far on this second stock. Lysithea a little bit ahead damage-wise. Gets the KO Sparks, but doesn't quite get the KO. Going off stage to try to lock it in, but can't quite do it. But Noencroc firing in the wrong direction, giving her the opening she needed to get that second knockout. And now we're kind of in a reverse of what happened with the last stock. Now it's Lysithea that's going to be building up damage against Noencroc's last life. And even if she gets knocked out now, 31%, it's a decent amount to go into your last life with, and she still hasn't been knocked out, so she could still continue dealing damage against Noencroc. Looks like one more of those ought to do it. And I think... Oh, no, he fired her in the wrong direction. Lysithea doing more and more damage. 95% for Noencroc. We might even potentially see a 2-stock here. Ooh, if that was a smash attack instead of an arc fire, that would have been it. And she's got a fully charged lightning bolt ready to go, but I think this throw is probably going to be able to get the KO. Looks like it is. And Noencroc way behind, but he does have a final smash, so that could come in handy for him. He's going to use it. It's right in the center of the stage. I don't think it's going to get a KO, but it could. We could see it. Not quite. Ooh, Lysithea almost getting knocked in the wrong direction. That would have been it for her. Now both of these Amiibo are in KO range, and Noencroc giving her a chance to charge up that lightning. That could be a huge mistake. Is this throw going to be enough? It looks like it is, and that's also an award for Lysithea. She did get the Unbreakable award for being hit by a final smash on her last stock. So we'll give that to her real quick before I forget. And that also means we're going to be seeing Lysithea in the finals.
Start the battle. Ridley. Kirby.
So it looks like for Group Sigma, In My Boot, Salt Bae, and Lysithea are going to the finals. There's going to be a tiebreaker between Lich King and the Shrike. Let's see who wins that one real quick. Between Lich King and the Shrike... Oh, they just played. So the Shrike actually beating Lich King. That means the Shrike is going to be going to the finals. Lich King is going to the Up and Down tournament. And he'll be joined by either Noencroc, Gungo Burst, Sporticus, or CEO of Fun. It remains to be seen. That'll be one of the more complicated tiebreakers that I'll do later on after the stream.
3, 2, 1, go!
And great first stock for Dragonium. Free life. Doesn't take any damage and gets the first knockout. Oh, and my cat's begging for my attention real quick, so I gotta go. I don't know if you can hear him, he's meowing. But it looks like Superstar is gonna have a chance to get even here. He's got the final smash, and it looks like Dragonium doing everything he can to stay out of range, but it is gonna hit him, and Superstar is back in the game despite getting knocked out really early. And this is a slugfest of a match. Superstar has been behind by a full stock twice now, and he's came back both times, and it looks like he's almost about to pull ahead. Oh, great down air. I think that's going to be enough. Oh, it's not. The stage actually saved Dragonium, knocking him back up into the arena instead of down into the KO zone. And there it is. Maybe. Yep, maybe, yep. Okay, he did it this time. Superstar, a great comeback, and that might even save him from being sent back to the qualified league. We might see Superstar in the up and down depending on how the rest of this group goes.
Start the battle. Hero. Donkey Kong.
Right, Zero versus Kerchak. Zero is 3-5. Kerchak is 7-1. He's already guaranteed himself a spot in the finals. Zero, however, is going to be doing his best to avoid being eliminated into the either the Survival League or the Qualified League. He could potentially make it into the Up and Down if he does well. And it looks like he does get the first KO against Kerchak. Kerchak is tied with Bleed to Death right now at 7-1 for first place. Kerchak getting his first KO. He's behind in damage, but he does have the final smash, so if he can get that hit off, he will be able to pull ahead of Zero. Maybe not now because he's at 81%, but he'll be able to do a lot of damage to him at the very least. Actually, even at 31%, depending on where he catches him in the arena, he could potentially even get the KO. Ooh, Zero gonna knock that Smash Ball loose. This is big for him. And it looks like he does get it. He immediately uses the final smash, and he's going to get the second KO against Kerchak. So, Zero looking pretty good right now, but he's got to build up this advantage if he wants to have a strong lead going into the last life. Oh, Kerchak off stage, and it looks like Zero wanted to chase him, but mistimed that jump and wasn't able to get any hits off. Kerchak in KO range for his last stock. He can still win this, but he's going to have to play flawless in his last life, and if this hits him, it looks like it will. Zero going to take the win, making him 4-5 for the season.
Start the battle. Common. Pokemon Trainer.
Eterna versus Lawslover. Lawslover needs to win this if she wants to stay in the running for the season finals, but it's not guaranteed though, because Overheaven and Big Timmy are 5-3. They would have to lose their games for Lawslover to advance. But she does still have a chance. However, I'm kind of rooting for Eterna on this one. I want to see him get his win. Every other amiibo in the prize league has at least one win this season. But Eterna currently 0-8. He's starting out this match pretty well though, but opening up with that Charizard side B and another one, Lawslover gonna get the KO. Smash Ball is out, and it looks like Eterna breaking the Smash Ball. He's behind in damage, but he does have an opportunity to use that final smash. Ooh, right on the edge of the stage. This could be dangerous for Lawslover. And there it is. Oh, actually, this one goes, yeah, this one teleports to the center. Never mind. Still, though, great damage from... Oh, it actually gets the KO. Very, very low damage KO. So Eterna looking great right now after hitting that final smash. You gotta watch out for these side Bs from Charizard. One or two more of those, and we're gonna see either a KO or maybe even a shield break. One of the disadvantages of that attack, though, is every time you do it, you take... Oh. Okay. Oh, that one's going in the highlight reel. Alright, Overheaven versus Pity Pat. Pity Pat is in the same situation Laws Lover was in. If he wins this match, he will be potentially in the running for the finals, depending on how Overheaven and Big Timmy do. Obviously, if Pity Pat wins, Overheaven will have lost his match, so that's one of the two. So if Pity Pat wins this, he could potentially make it into the finals if Bleed to Death beats Big Timmy in their matchup, depending on how the tiebreaker works out. Ooh, and Pity Pat hitting Overheaven with his own cannonball. But it looks like Overheaven is going to get the first knockout. Pity Pat not far behind, only taking a little jab of damage in his second stock, so we're relatively even going into the second life. Pity Pat pulling, or he was pulling a little bit ahead, now it looks like it's Overheaven. But the Smash Ball is out. Pity Pat has a much stronger final smash, he's going to immediately use it. And at 47%, this could potentially be a KO. It looks like it is, I see those KO sparks. So Pity Pat in a great position. Overheaven going to get a free shot in. Pity Pat using his recovery over the stage. Not the smartest play. Pity Pat, we'll see if he's able to use this final smash KO for his advantage, or if Overheaven's going to be able to catch up. And it looks like he did get that second KO relatively quickly. He's still behind, but not by much. Only about one good smash attack behind. Couple good hits. Blunderbuss might be enough to do it, and it looks like one more ought to make him actually pull ahead. 53.3 to 53.3. It doesn't get any more even than that. Pity Pat's doing a little bit of juggling for Overheaven. One or two more of those, and this could be it. Overheaven at 103%. He just cannot get back on the ground. Ooh, Pity Pat almost knocking out Overheaven with his own. Uh-oh. Recovery over the stage, but the shape of the level is not that great for Overheaven, and there's the side throw, and Overheaven is going to end Pity Pat's season. Overheaven going to be moving into the finals, and we'll see how Big Timmy does. Actually, it doesn't matter because Laws Lover and Pity Pat both lost their matches, so the finals for this group is going to be Bleed to Death, Kerchak, Overheaven, and Big Timmy.
Battle.
hesitation.
Start the battle. Banjo and Kazooie. Ridley.
Alright, we're done with Group Omega. It looks like it's going to be Bleed to Death, Kerchak, Overheaven, and Big Timmy in that order going into the finals. With Dragonium and Aeterna getting sent back to the Survival League. There's going to be a 4-way tiebreaker between Superstar, Zero, Lawslover, and Pity Pat. The top 2 in that tiebreaker are going to be moving on to the Up and Down tournament, and the bottom 2 are going to be getting sent back to the Qualified League. Moving on to the last 2 groups of the night. This one is Group W. Right now, Tower, Mori, and Bright Eyes, all with 6 wins. They are going to be going to the finals. No More Hugs is potentially going to be going to the finals. It all depends on how he does in this match. If he wins this, he's going to be moving on. If he loses, Gunny could potentially win in a tiebreaker between the 2. Well, actually, let's just take a look. We'll see. I can already tell who's going to win the tiebreaker because I can look at their match history. Looks like No More Hugs beat Gunny, so the actual Final 4 for this group is already decided. At this point, Blue Banjo is going to be trying to win because he wants to avoid being knocked back into the Survival League. He made it out of the Survival League once, though, so he could probably make it again. It's a good Banjo. But hey, if you don't have to, you might as well not, you know what I mean?
battle. Cannonball. Hero.
Here we go, off the rails. Did you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew. With bags or a pass, say the word, I'll be there in a flash. You could say my hat is off to you. Oh, we can zoom all the way to the moon from this great wide wacky world. Jump with me, grab coins with me, oh yeah. It's time to jump up in the air. Jump up, don't be scared. Just jump up and your cares will soar away. And if the dark clouds don't just swirl, don't fear, don't shed a tear, 'cause I'll be your one-up girl. So let's all jump.
All right, Calliope versus Goblin. Goblin is 3-5 right now. He's going to be trying out for a spot in the up and down tournament if he wins this. If he wins this and Gunny loses her game, so it's looking likely that Goblin's going to end up in the qualified league. But if Calliope wins, he could potentially knock Goblin into the survival league, depending on how the rest of the round goes. So it's still an important match for both of these Amiibo. Even though they're not playing for the season finals, it still will affect their position next season. Oh, interesting play from Calliope. But Goblin, 3-1 right now. It's looking great for him. If Calliope's going to win, he's going to have to get the reverse 3-stock. We haven't seen one in a while. There's the first knockout. But these next two are going to be a little bit harder. Especially because Calliope's already at 55%. These hits from Goblin doing a ton of damage. One thing Calliope will have going for him, though, is it's a pretty flat stage, so if he can get Goblin off the level far enough, he can potentially get a very, very low damage knockout. But if he lets him go for the Smash Ball much longer, that could be a huge mistake on his part. Calliope, you're going to want to break that Smash Ball, man. Go do it. It's flashing. You're going to lose it. Oh, he gets it at the last second. He's going to use it. He's going to get the second KO. And he's got Goblin down to his last stock, but at 78%, one smash attack is going to be enough for Goblin to win the match. So Goblin's got to be careful. He does not want to give Calliope the damage that he needs to get the win, especially because all Calliope has to do is just get him far enough off stage, and then just give him a little off-stage tap, kind of like that, almost getting him stuck under the level. Gotta be careful with those fireballs. You don't want to run out of MP. And look at that, the reverse 3-stock from Calliope. Great job winning that match and potentially even helping him escape from being knocked back to the... actually, it will help him escape from being knocked back into the Survival League next season. So that might have saved him. He'll go to the Qualified League instead, depending on how this tiebreaker works out. I gotta make sure to give him his reverse 3-stock award.
Start the battle. Hold the bar.
Alright, this is a big match for Sam. Right now he is working on either being in the running to get sent back to the Survival League, or if he wins, he could be heading into the Up and Down tournament. Or even the, depending on how the rest of the round goes, he could even potentially make it into the Up and Down from here. This is a bit of a wild card of a map, though. And I think... was that a taunt from Gunny? Is Gunny a taunter? Have I been missing that this whole season? Yeah, as I was saying, the Amiibo love to sit down there on that bottom right rock, and not only that, but sometimes what they'll do is if they get knocked off the left side of the stage, instead of trying to recover to the left side where they could easily make it, they'll try to go under the entire stage and recover to the rock, and they won't even be close. We've also got a potential reverse 3-stock here if Sam can keep it up. He got his first KO. But Gunny had a great start of the match, so I don't know if he's going to be able to do it like Calliope was able to. That would be interesting to see 2 reverse 3-stocks in a row, though. And this is a map that you can see this happen on, especially if Gunny does something stupid, like the recovery that I was mentioning earlier. But with Sam at 82%, it's looking less and less likely that that's going to be the case. His final smash is okay, but it's very, very rare that it actually hits and gets a KO, so I don't think he's going to be able to rely on that. And it looks like he's not going to be able to rely on anything. Gunny going to get the 2-stock, and we're going to move on to the next match, Anger versus Mori.
Battle. King TDD. B-Brawler.
So this is an interesting one. Anger, depending on how he does this match, he can either take the last remaining up and down position, or will go into a 5-way tiebreak between Goblin, Calliope, Blue Banjo, Anger, and Sam. I have no idea how that's going to turn out, because it's gonna depend on how all of those Amiibo did against each other during the season. That's one of the more complicated tiebreakers, so I'm kind of rooting for Anger on this one, just because I don't want to have to do a 5-way tiebreaker. We did have to do 1 or 2 last season, though. I think there's a 4-way tiebreaker in Group Sigma, a 4-way tiebreaker in Group Omega. Let's see, I think that's all for now. There's a 4-way tiebreaker in this group, 5-way depending on how Anger does. I think Mori will probably be able to win this one, though. Mori currently 6-2. Very, very good Mii brawler. And Mori with the final smash prepped. Anger does still have a chance to break it. He does have to line his up a little bit. So Anger doing a good job at trying to stay above or below Mori. And it looks like Mori is going to get that KO. I think this will easily be enough. Gonna evaporate Anger. And it looks like Mori a full stock ahead right now. He wants to make it hard for me. He wants to make me calculate this 5-way tiebreaker. And if that's the case, we actually won't know which Amiibo are going to be eliminated because the tiebreaker is going to go from 5th to 10th place. But it's not over yet. Mori only 57% ahead, only 50% ahead, only 60% ahead. Anger still could come back. And it's been a little bit of time since we've seen a Smash Ball. If it's a quick respawn, we could see another one pop up before this match is over. Anger at 114%. It looks like that's gonna be it. We are gonna end up having that 5-way tie. But despite the 5-way tie for the bottom 5 positions, we do know that the top 5 are going to be Tower, Mori, Bright Eyes, and No More Hugs going into the season finals, with Gunny going into the Up and Down tournament. She's going to lose the tiebreaker against No More Hugs. And this match is almost more of a formality, but there is a little bit of advantage to winning this one. Your placement in the season finals is based on where you place in the group, so even though they're both going to be making the finals, they are playing for a bye position in the season finals, so this is still an important match for Bright Eyes and Tower. Tower definitely has the favored record between the two. He has 26 wins and 6 losses over his career. Bright Eyes has had a little bit longer of a career, but he's got a 27-19 record, so not the greatest record compared to Tower, but he has definitely proven himself over time since Season 3. And there's a shield break from Bright Eyes, but that pipe's gonna block Tower from getting knocked out. So Tower getting a little bit of an assist from the stage on that one, but still a great start for Bright Eyes. Unfortunately for Bright Eyes, the left side of this level is not really going to play well to his playstyle. So if Bright Eyes wants to do well, he's going to want to have Tower on the right side of the stage. Interesting use of the down B. It looked like he slid down that platform. So I guess there may be a little bit of use to that left side. And Bright Eye is going to get hit by the counterattack, bringing us back to 0-0 for the second stock. Smash Ball is out. Both of these Amiibo have a pretty decent final smash. And it looks like it's going to be Bright Eyes that gets it, and at 63%, that could easily get a KO. His has a little bit less of a range than Tower's will, so he's got to be a little more precise with his aim, but that is definitely going to be it, and we're going to see another KO from Bright Eyes, putting him a full stock ahead of Tower. couple good smash attacks from Bright Eyes, just building up more and more damage. Tower gonna get the second KO. He's still behind, but he's catching up little by little. He was a full stock behind Bright Eyes. But Bright Eyes doing great so far in this third stock. He's got Tower into KO range. He just has to get one more good hit on him. Looks like he was going to try to go for that down air. But Tower was already recovering. Using a down B just barely above the ground, was able to get that damage in the last KO for Bright Eyes.
Start the battle. Perry. Banjo and Kazooie.
And we're going into the last group of the night, the last group of the season, Group X. Right now, just Ham is the only one that has a guaranteed spot in the finals. Right now, there's a 6-way tie for third place. Ultra Chad has a little bit of an edge because if he wins this game, he'll be guaranteed a spot in the season finals. But if he loses, he's going to be in that big old group of people that are going to be trying to break that tie for second place. And meanwhile, Bluegrass kind of in the same boat. He's got 4-4, but he needs to win this one if he wants to have a shot at the season finals. That's going to be the case for most of these upcoming matchups. Meanwhile, unfortunately for Ajit and Schroeder, there's nothing really that they can do to avoid being sent back to the Survival League next season. And a relatively clean first knockout for Ultra Chad. Only taking 48% damage, and he's going to start building up on Bluegrass's second life. And Bluegrass down to his last stock. Smash Ball is out there. It got knocked loose right before they got eliminated. This could be good for them, though. This could be the hit they need. Gonna interrupt the attack from Ultra Chad. I don't know if 22% is gonna be enough for the KO, but at the very least, it's gonna be able to help them get caught up. Maybe get an early KO going into the last stock for Ultra Chad, but he's still on his second life. And Bluegrass has taken more and more damage, getting less and less likely that they're going to be able to recover from this one. And great counterattack from Ultra Chad. That's going to guarantee his spot in the season finals along with Ham. And unfortunately for Bluegrass, that's going to eliminate them from the season finals. So this is the end of the season for Bluegrass.
Start the battle. Hit. Link. Three, two, one, go!
Alright, Ajit and the homie. Ajit's season is over, but it's not too late for him to be a thorn in the homie's side. The homie needs to win this if he wants a chance at the finals. Right now, he is one of the many Amiibo that are 4-4. Needs to be one of the 2 Amiibo that gets their 5th win. Lean and HH Greg are going to be up after this. One of those 2 is going to get their 5th win. Nazgul could beat Schroeder to get his 5th win. And same thing with Pig God and... who's Pig God going against? Pig God and Ham. So if Pig God beats Ham, that could be the ticket he needs as well. Not looking great for the homie. He needs to drop down a platform. If he gets hit that far up, that's going to be a KO. And it looks like it is. Ajit getting the 2nd KO ahead of the homie. But it looks like we're going to be going into the last stock at 0-0. But it looks like for this 3rd stock, the homie doing a lot better and a great up smash. It looks like he's going to be getting his 5th victory here.
Start the battle. Elder. Violet.
Alright, Lean and HH Greg, both of them 4-4. Whoever wins this is in the running for the season finals. along with Ham and Ultra Chad. And HH Greg starting out the match with a couple heavy hits. Lean getting a few swings in, but not a whole lot of damage, just a couple light hits. HH Greg almost having a very, very fast first stock. An up air ought to get the KO. Oh, just a little bit short. And some good shields preventing even more damage from Lean. Lean just barely hanging on. Even though she's taking a lot of damage, at least she is making good use of this first stock. She's over 174 damage before getting knocked out in that first life. So, not doing great starting out, but it could definitely be way worse. We'll see if she can turn this momentum around. I think she's going to chase HH Greg. Lean is the type of amiibo that will go for that down air off stage, which that could be the advantage that she needs to, you know, make this game even. And if she breaks the smash ball, she's going to immediately use it after HH Greg gets back up. But she's got to be careful. She doesn't want him to knock that smash ball loose. There she goes. She's going to use it, and this is actually going to let her pull ahead. Now at 67%. So despite that really rough first stock, it's looking really good for Lean right now. She probably won't be able to rely on another final smash though, so she's got to pull it together. HH Greg keeping her on the defensive, has her off stage and doing a little bit of ledge guarding. He's going to knock her down to her third stock. I think that might be far enough. Oh, he gets up, but Lean was ready for it. Like I said, that offstage play can come in handy, and it can be the advantage that you need to win when you're otherwise outplayed on the main stage. Was that a taunt? What's with these non-taunting amiibo taunting today? I think Gunny did it too. Have they just... maybe they've just been taunting and I haven't noticed this whole time. But HH Greg doing more ledge guarding. We'll see if Lean is able to get back on stage. This is how he's been able to take her out the first two times. But she does end up getting behind him, and that side air sent him flying a lot farther than I thought it was going to. And looks like Lean gonna come back from behind to win the match. And that is going to put her in the running for the season finals. There may be a three-way tiebreaker, though, depending on how the rest of these games play out.
Start the battle. Ludwig. Ridley.
Yeah, because there are only 4 spots for the season finals, the Homie and Lean have those bottom two. Ham and Ultra Chat are going to make it no matter what. But if you are the Homie or Lean, so if you're their trainers, if you're Dirty or Amanda, you're rooting for Schroeder on this one. If Nazgul wins, there's going to be a 3-way tie for first place, or for the season finals. And if Pig God wins his match, same thing. Although Pig God's going against Ham, so he's got a little bit more difficult of an opponent. Schroeder, he's 2-6 this season, and he's going against the former season champion Nazgul. It looks like all of the online bets are for Nazgul on this one. And Nazgul pulling the old switcheroo on Schrader. At this point, yeah, I would say he could just suicide off into the edge for the victory on that one. So very quick game, just over a minute. Nazgul going to take that victory. And he's going to force a tiebreaker for these last remaining spots in the season finals.
TDD. King K. Rool.
Oh, my timer just died. 1 second. Technical difficulties on the last match of the night. Okay, there we go. Last game, Ham versus Pig God. Look at that match history. Pig God has been around for a while. He is currently 45 wins and 19 losses. One of the OG Amiibo. I say that, but he's actually only been here since Season 5. He has just had a lot of matches in the meantime. But 45 and 19 is nothing to shake a stick at, because a lot of those matches have been at the higher tier of the Grand Prix. He spent most of his time in the Prize League, the season finals, other tournaments where, you know, those 19 losses aren't just against random Amiibo, they're against very good Amiibo. So having a record that strong for as long as he's been in is really impressive. It looks like Ham is going to get the first KO, despite Pig God doing a little bit more damage. Those stairs are going to make it hard for that blunderbuss, those cannonballs, to come in contact with Ham. So the geography of the map is playing a factor in this one. Smash Ball is out, and it looks like Ham's going to break it. This is bad news for Pig God. But he does come a little bit short with the swing. But despite not hitting with that final smash, Pig God is having it rough. I sung his praises a little bit too early, possibly. But yeah, even if he does lose this match against Ham, Ham is also a very good DDD. Ham is actually the 3rd highest rated DDD in the Grand Prix. And a relatively quick match. I thought this was going to be a lot closer than it was. Ham getting a 2-stock against Pig God. So that is it for the Prize League. And for Group X, we're going to have Ham and Ultra Chad going to the finals. There's going to be a 3-way tie between Nazgul, the Homie, and Lean. 2 of them are going to be moving on to the finals. The 3rd one is going to be going to the Up and Down tournament. So I'll have all of those tiebreakers and the final brackets finalized tonight, probably about 45 minutes to an hour after I shut stream down here in about 30 seconds. So season finals is going to take place across 2 streams. So that'll be next Sunday and Monday. We'll see who the winners are. I believe Lunagrade is the one that won the Ultibet consolation prize. Let me double check that. Yeah, with a 9 combo, it looks like Lunagrade is the winner of the Ultibet consolation prize. So not the $300 grand prize. No one was able to get all 18 matches picked, but at the end of the season, once I start handing out the season prizes, that'll be one of the ones that goes out along with it. And that is also going to be the end of the Ultibet. I'm switching up how the betting system works next season, so it's not going to have a place anymore in my new betting system, unfortunately. But there are going to be different types of ways to like pick winners and win points, so we'll see how it goes. I think I've got a lot of decent ideas set up for that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good night, and I will be finishing this up on Sunday and Monday. And I actually plan on starting up Final Fantasy V again. I was a little bit busy in the house getting some chores done, so I'll try to get caught up on that soon as well. Anyway, have a good one. Thanks for watching.